大家听得到声音吗？
Stop the speaker. Just let's put just turn the volume down.
Can they hear?
Yep. Yeah, you can hear. Yep.
好，不好意思，因为刚才我们在弄那个声音。那今天晚上好，大家晚上好。那个我们今天3位会给大家介绍我们 StyleMe 跟 MeToken 的项目。那先我介绍我自己，我是 Rufus， StyleMe 跟 MeToken 的 CEO。那我右边这边是 Sebastian 是我们的 Product Director。
大家好。
然后左边这边是 KC 今天晚上
会
帮我们做翻译。那所以我等一下为了大家更深的了解这个项目，我会换成英文，然后 KC 比较辛苦会翻译成中文，
尽量翻译。
好，那我们就开始。首先我想先介绍这个项目，然后后面大家都可以提问题，然后我们会尽量会回答的，谢谢。So, first of all, I'm going to actually give you an overview of the MeToken project. The MeToken project is actually a social commerce platform that we are building on the blockchain, first with fashion.
让现在介绍这个 MeToken 的项目。这个 MeToken 项目是一个社交加商务的项目。
The MeToken platform, the social commerce platform that we're building, will allow influencers to fairly monetize their network for creating quality content around fashion. And what we will be doing is bridging the gap between inspiration that you get on social media and the often boring and troublesome shopping on e-commerce sites.
这个项目主要是让那个影响人，就是影响到得到就是一些奖励。如果说他们推荐哪一个时尚的一个品牌，就得到适当的奖励。
So for the consumer, they benefit by having a great discovery experience and being able to shop the content straight away. So if you were to go to Instagram or one of the other social media platforms, either in China or in other countries, currently you can't shop the product. So this allows you to shop that product instantly.
这个项目会让一些就是结合，就是你看到喜欢的那个品牌，直接可以就是也购买，就是连把你这个看的体验的一个品牌和那个购物的功能连在一起。
So what problem are we trying to solve? What I just basically outlined was the very big gap between inspiration and excitement when you're on social media and the final purchase on e-commerce sites. So there's a big disconnect between these two, and that's what we're trying to bring together and bridge the gap.
现在这个在目前的市场上，如果有一个就是差异，就是说你看到了很喜欢的那个品牌或者一个时尚的用品，可是你又买不到，就是说他们甚至就是把这两个就是这个 gap， 就是这个空间连接起来，说你看到喜欢的商品，直接可以就是下单买。
Now the second part is that influencers currently, unless you're a very, very big influencer with millions of followers, you won't be able to make money from your network. So the people who have maybe 10,000 followers, 20,000 followers, it's very difficult for them to earn. This is what we're going to solve as well.
这目前的这个市场情况是说，除非你是著名人，就是著名人才可以赚钱。如果说你的那个跟随者只有1万，就是中小企业，你就很难去赚任何钱。就是你就算你推广一个产品或好一个时尚产品，你跟随人只能5000到1万，你根本那个 产品对那个产品的不会给你任何的那个分红，所以我们的这个平台会给这些中小的这个影响人有得到适当的那个奖励。
So the other point here is that we're taking essentially all of that data that is controlled by the center and giving it back to the user to control their own data. So the user can decide who they want to open their data for. So if I, for instance, want to be advertised at by sports brands, then maybe Nike or someone like that could advertise to me. But it's up to me to decide, and I will be rewarded for that. So we're giving control of data back to the individual, not at the center.
目前的那些就是 e-commerce 平台，就是他们中央控制你的个人资料，所以这个他们控制你的资料，就是说你没有那个权利去决定你这个资料或者你要放你的那个资料给哪一个平台来就是供应，所以我们的平台就是个分享，就是一个 distributor， 是一个分区的一个，然后你自己个人的资料，你可以让哪一个品牌或者哪一个赞助商来利用。
Now, the market size, I'm sure you can't see this chart particularly clearly, but we all know the social media market is huge, but also the social commerce market is already billions of dollars in size and growing over 30% each year.
现在我们知道这个 e-commerce 就是电子商务的那个市场是一直在增长，可是，在社交电子商务的这个市场，现在未来会增长得更快。
So, with that kind of growth, the opportunity for social commerce, i.e., combining social media with e-commerce, is huge. The other point that's very important here is that users, 93% of shoppers, actually say that their purchases are influenced by user-generated content. So shoppers are looking for other advice and other suggestions to make their purchase decisions.
目前那些现在目前的那个消费者靠就是social media 就是社交来决定他们的购物。现在目前的资料已经证明是90%以上的消费者都靠就是 social media 就是社交的影响力来决定他的购物的决定。
So why StyleMe? Now StyleMe has been operating for 3 years. We are live in the US with clients, and we have a network of brands as well as fashion industry experience.
为什么选择 StyleMe？ 因为 StyleMe 已经不是像普通的 ICO 公司说，就是我们是空开始，我们已经有3年的经验，而且在美国已经有品牌认定，而且有固定的客户。
Additionally, we see here the opportunity for us to apply blockchain to this business model, not only to protect the data that we talked about earlier, but also to power the incentives between influencers, shoppers, and brands.
我们这个项目现在可以利用区块链来就是做2件事情，一个就是把个人的资料保全，就是把个人的资料权利交回给个人，然后第二个就是用这个区块链来决定怎么去分享那个奖励给个人。
So StyleMe, as I said, is live in the US. Our current product is a virtual fitting and styling solution. You should be able to see it on the next slide when it broadcasts. Basically, it allows you to try on clothing on your body, to see it in a 3D dimension, and find the right style and fit for you.
现在我们这个有一个3D 的虚拟意识，可以让你用我们的这个技术来看这个哪一个产品适合你自己的喜爱。
So with this, we are able to drive the metrics for the retailer on their e-commerce platforms. So this is our existing business, and we will take some of this technology, this patented technology, into the new Me Token product that we will launch.
现在目前的 Style Me 的这个技术是已经有有版权的，而且现在我们是把这个目前的技术带去那个 Me Token。
So I'm just waiting for the camera broadcast to catch up 1 second.
Once you move,
Okay, moving on. I won't talk too much about this chart. It's very detailed, but basically it shows how the incentives work between the influencer, the shopper, and brands. So the influencer will earn tokens by posting quality content that then has engagement. So people like your content. If people comment about your content, you will earn tokens. If people then purchase those clothing, you will earn even more tokens.
这个 slide 是解释这个怎么就是影响者、购物者和那个品牌的分红的比例。就是说，当一个影响者，你怎么去赚，就是增加奖励，就是你发更多的内容，更多的那个推广呢，就可以得到更多的奖励。
So the influencer earns tokens by getting users to like and shop their content. The user can also earn tokens by engaging with that content. So if I'm a user and I go and like these clothing, I will also get rewarded for that. And then the last part is the user will get rewarded if they open up their data to particular selected advertisers.
这是双方面，就影响者和消费者两方面都可以赚奖 token 的奖励。第一个就是从影响者他们推广或者说 like 的话，他们也可以赚。然后消费者一样，如果说 like 那个品牌或者推广的话，推销给其他人也会赚那个奖励。
So that's how the influencer can earn, and that's how the shopper, the user, can earn. The last part here is the brand. So the brand opportunity is to selectively target users who open up their data. So they already have purchase intent. The people are already interested in these brands, and so they're far more likely to generate a sale.
就是说呢，因为这个我们的这个个人放开自己的那个资料的权利在个人，所以如果那个消费者愿意把自己的资料放开给品牌知道，所以这品牌就可以用这个资料来奖励个消费者。
So for brands, they can be very much more targeted in their advertising. Now, the bottom of this chart shows how the Me Token expands over time. So we start with fashion and Style Me, but we can then go into other verticals. For instance, wherever there's the same relationship between influencers, shoppers, and e-commerce. For example, home living or home furniture could be another idea where we go to a separate vertical.
这整个概念是我们是先从那个时尚产品开始，就是只要那个关系链是同样的话，我们可以从时尚到家庭用品到就是日常用品。
So another example, for instance, could be travel. So a lot of people who post fashion clothing also travel at the same time. So there is synergy between different verticals.
就像最好的一个 example， 就是说在旅游这个产业一样，很多人去了旅游比较喜欢这个地方，他会推广朋友，是同样的那个关系链会存在。
So what happens is that those new verticals will also be able to access the existing Me Token users on an opt-in basis, so they can kickstart their community.
就是说，因为我们从那个时尚已经有固定的消费者群，然后说 如果我们在开发另一个产业，比如说旅游，他们可以利用目前这个现有的群里面，很容易再开发从新的产业去开发。
So then the Me token will become larger and larger in its community, with more and more users and more brands advertising as well. And obviously, influencers will be earning from all of those relationships.
所以从那个 fashion 的群队来开始，就是说越来越多的这个消费的项目会整个就是那个ecosystem 会存在，所以很快的这个从一个 vertical 就是变成从时尚到日常用品到旅游，这个很快我们整个 Me token 就可以包了一个人的全部的消费的习惯。
So here is a quick screenshot of the prototype. This is the app. We will actually test it at the end of August in a closed environment off the blockchain, and then in Q4 this year, take it onto the blockchain, onto the main net for our full launch.
这目前这个已经是一个hub， 就是说在8月底就会就是完整，然后在今年的4季会真正上那个上网。
So it incorporates all of the things we just talked about. You enter very much through a discovery experience, following the influencers that you like. You can then shop that clothing, and you can try it on using the fitting technology.
这整个消费者的体验就从那个探索的体验的这个开始，就是说你喜欢这个衣服，就从这边就是在体验那个品牌，跟着那些影响者的那个推荐，你就是从这样的一个程序走的。
A quick word on the team. We have a very experienced and well-balanced leadership team. Our founder is a serial entrepreneur. He started many businesses across fintech, across education, across gaming, as well as across crypto space. And he has basically started Style Me 3 years ago, and along with myself, we started the Me Token project about 6 months ago.
我们整个团队是非常在这个时尚整个消费者的领域中非常有经验。我们的创始者都是连续创造了几个公司，而且我们在这 Style Me 3年前已经开始了，只是把Style Me 的经验累积的经验变 Me Token。
Myself, I'm more from a blue chip background. I worked for LVMH, so Louis Vuitton, for over 10 years, and prior to that was working for Mars, mostly in Asia.
Rufus 我们的 CEO 他是从 LV， 大家很认识，他是 LV 集团开始的，做了10多年，然后也在消费著名的 Mars 这个 Stack 消费做了很多年，所以他是都在累积很多经验在消费领域中，又在亚洲这个市场中。
And Sebastian here to my right joined us from a company called Rocket Internet, which has the largest fashion e-commerce market in Europe, called Zalando.
在我们的右边，我们的另一个创始者，他在德国一个很大的一个很著名的网络投资家，担任了资深的职位，而且在那个消费者领域里面担了很多很资深的职位。
So our developer team is based in Taiwan, and our commercial team is based in New York. And Ed, who joined us in New York, comes from an influencer marketing background.
他们的那个技术团队都在台湾，其他的那个推销团队都在纽约。
Okay, and then we have various advisors as well, both in the blockchain space with experience on the B token, which was a very successful Airbnb on the blockchain earlier this year. We also have influencer marketing advisors, as well as legal and e-commerce as well.
我们的整个顾问团队也是有非常丰富的经验，在每一个领域中，从那个法律，从在零售，从在区块链里面都有很资深而且很成功的案例，他们每一个人都有经过这些经验。
we've been marketing both internationally and in China and in Japan for about 3 or 4 weeks, and we are now doing roadshow across Southeast Asia and back to Hong Kong next week.
他们刚从3个礼拜之前就开始推销从在中国、日本，目前就在东南亚在推销他们的这个 Me Token 的项目。
So all of our scores on the various tracking sites are very high, and we've had a lot of media coverage both in China, in Asia, as well as in the US.
大家是熟悉，如果是看一个 ICO 的一个怎么去分析这个 ICO， 他们在很多的 ICO 这个分析的一些系统上都得到很高的评价。
This is our roadmap. The key point being that we're now doing our token sale. We will finish the token sale by October. We will be listed on an exchange in November, and we will then launch our product live onto the net, so in Q4.
他们目前就在路演中，而且就是在10月就开始结束那个 token sale， 在4季内就会上市。
11月对
，11月会上市，
上交易所。然后产品是在11月到12月就上市。This is the token sale. I won't go into the details too much, but we are distributing 35% of our tokens through this sale, and we're keeping tokens in reserve both to fund the new verticals that we go to in the future, and also to fund the rewards within the StarMe ecosystem when we start.
35%的 token 是
所以35%的 token 是这一次 sale
就是会发出量是35%，35%
我们会保留，为了未来的一些新的 vertical， 新的，比如说我们要
新的消费领域，对，
新的领域。那另外20% 是要用在 StarMe 的incentive，
就是那个奖励，20%会给奖励。
So that's a basic introduction to the project, and now I'd like to move on to some questions, and we can get into more detail. So please feel free to ask any questions, and we'll try and answer any of those.
我们已经我们的演讲已经完了，现在欢迎大家来有什么问题可以直接问我们。Answer in English?
I'll answer in English. Okay, so we have a very good question here about Xiaohongshu, very successful social commerce in play in China. Now, they are slightly different from us because they have the same issue that all centralized social media or social commerce companies have. Users are forced to share their personal data for free. Now, the Me token, it's very different because we are decentralizing that data ownership by allowing users to decide with whom to share their data and allowing users to participate in those advertising revenues that are generated. So the center doesn't benefit, it's the users, the people within the community that benefit here.
小红笔数在社交商务方面是很出色，但是它具有所有中心化的社交媒体或者社交商务公司相同的问题，就是用户被迫免费共享他们个人的数量。Me Token 这是去中心化数据所有权，容许用户决定怎么去跟谁分享，怎么分享，以及让用户共享使用数据生成 广告收入。此外，在 Me Token， 用户可以通过创建促进参与的内容获得 Me Token。
Hopefully that's clear.
Which e-commerce, what are the new innovations?
What's the question?
I don't think not like a question. 欢迎大家有什么问题直接可以问我们，我们尽量为你解答。
Okay, so this question, let me look at it quickly, is really about other platforms such as Twitter and Pinterest. They've actually been quite unsuccessful with integrating commerce into their DNA. For example, Twitter experimented over a number of years with buy buttons, but they've recently stopped that. The key assumption behind why they've stopped is because for Twitter to generate a satisfactory conversion rate, they would need to change the identity of Twitter to make it more of a shopping destination and more exciting, more social and more shoppable. This is really not in their core DNA. Now, Instagram has started to do some shopping as well, but again, it's far from seamless and exciting. At the Me Token, we're utilizing, among other features, our patented 3D virtual fitting and styling to create that personalized, seamless experience whilst you're shopping for clothing. StarMe technology that we've developed over the past 3 years is already being used by clients, and I think this will be a key differentiator. At the end of the day, Instagram is trying to be everything to everybody, whereas the Me Token on fashion, we are experts and we'll be very, very professional within this particular vertical.
为什么 Twitter、Instagram 和 Pinterest 在这个转向那个电子商业不成功？有几个理由，比如他们就是最主要跟他们的 DNA 本身 DNA 的那个方向不融合。例如 Twitter 多年来都一直尝试推行buy button， 可是他们最近就已经放弃了。他们放弃的关键假设是，如果是 Twitter 想达到令人满意的转换率，需要改变 Twitter 的本身的定位，所以这个就不能实现不了。Instagram 今年刚开始专注于其他内容以及购物的物项，方法也是从容许那个商务账户添加购物连接。然而在Instagram 上面，购物体验远非无限，就是跟比如原本的那个体验是不容许不一样的。在 Me Token， 我们利用我们专利的 3D 的那个虚拟意识之间，创建无限的那个各消费者的体验，有趣互动的时尚购物体验。我们在过去3年开发的 StarMe 的技术已经被美国客户很适当的使用。相比那个 Instagram 的各种问题 ，Me Token 专注于时尚，我们是这个垂直领域的专家。
Okay, hope that was clear.
It's a 3D, whether it supports global market.
So I think there's a question here around the 3D feature. Currently, it's only live in the US, but later on, we will definitely launch it into China as well.
目前这个3D 的示意虚拟是目前只在美国，可是我们有计划也支持全球化。第二个大市场就是中国。It's a trust issue. This is
Okay, so this question here is around the trust issue that people find on the internet at the moment, and how blockchain can deal with that. So certainly users these days do not trust the central institutions with handling their personal data. And I think we've seen that recently with Facebook and other social media. And a study in the US has shown that 90% of users do not trust organizations to handle their data securely.
现在用户不信任中央机构的处理他们个人的数据。美国最近有一项研究项目已经表明90%以上的用户不相信中央机构能够很好的处理他们个人的数据。
So therefore we are decentralizing this data ownership by distributing this data over distributed file storage such as IPFS and giving only the user the private key to manage the data and decide with whom they want to share that data.
因此，我们将会把用户的数据分散在分布式文件存储，比如 IPFS， 并将那管理数据的权利的私所提供给用户个人，让用户个人自己管理数据，并决定与谁共享数据。
So another issue with marketplaces, and this is certainly the case in China as well, is often a lack of trust in the merchants due to fake items being sold. So this will be tackled by establishing a self-regulated governance whereby users are incentivized to report and take down any bad content or report any bad merchants. So this can be addressed and rewarded within the community.
目前很多商务平台面对的一个问题就是商务平台有很多的假货，用户常会不信任商家，这就将通过建立社群机制来解决。用户可以举报和删除不良的产品的资料，包括恶意商家在内的不良内容，然后就因为这个举报而得到适当的奖励。
Hopefully that was clear then on the trust issue.
希望这个解决你们对那个信任的困扰。
希望大家都听得清楚，因为我们今天在新加坡，好像这个直播有一点时差。
希望大家就是在新加坡，就是说我们的总裁说，希望大家能理解我们的解决的问题。Talking about the team has not been the status of team has not been fully explained.
Okay, so there's a question about the team here. 你们想了解更多关于我们的团队。So Style Me has a team of around 50 people based between Taiwan and New York.
有一个观众是想了解那个团队情况。目前Style Me 的团队有50个人，就分别在台湾和纽约。
Now all of our tech engineers are in Taiwan, as well as our product specialists.
在台湾就是我们的技术团队都在台湾。
Now in New York we have our sales, operations, and marketing team.
在纽约就是我们的销售和推广和推销的团队都在纽约。
The background of the team, obviously in Taiwan we have a lot of very specialist engineers. We have five PhDs within the team to address the very complex engineering around showing clothing in a 3D form with very, very high quality.
就在台湾，我们有很多我们的团队都是硕士以上，博士硕士以上的团队，因为要解决就是怎么把 目前在时尚的那个产品最好的就最好高效率的传播给消费者看。
And we already have patents that are already passed and been approved in the US, and patents that are also pending. So our technology is proprietary.
所以因为这个我们的这个 StarMe 有很多比较专利的这个技术，我们已经有很多已经得到那个版权的patent， 而且有很多也在目前在申请中。
In the US, our team is very much from a fashion background, coming from fashion brands as well as from influencer marketing.
本来纽约就是一个国际的fashion 中心，所以在纽约我们的团队都从大品牌的时尚品牌的那个团员集合的。
Hopefully that's clearer.
Okay, so I think we had a question around abuse.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
No, there was before.
Oh,
is there a question?
Yeah, that question there.
Okay, let's just make sure it's okay. So yeah, there is a question here about abuse, and I'm going to pass it over to Sebastian. Maybe you can answer that one.
Yeah. So the question around abuse is a very good and important question. So we actually spend quite a lot of time creating a token economy that de-incentivizes abuse and basically makes it very hard to game the system. So first and foremost, you cannot like your own content, and so it does not earn you anything. So you could still create various identities to like your own content, but we are tackling this by employing basic standard KYC measures to validate that one person can only have one account. So for example, by providing login via Facebook, phone number validation, and so on.
这个是非常好的问题。我们花了很多时间来创建去中心化代币经济，可以减少这个兼用的行为，让有心子很难在系统上犯规。首先，仅仅把自己的内容连接到平台上，并不会赚取任何的代币。即使那些创建各种身份来大量点击自己的内容的人，我们通过采用基本的标准 KYC 来验证一个人只能拥有一个账户，然后来解决这个问题。例如通过 Facebook 的提供登录啊、电话等等的那个验证。
So now you still have the problem that you could create a bot that likes other people's content. So we're solving this by capping the number of likes that are eligible for rewards per day. And you can also read up on that more on our most updated white paper version.
当然，我们还有存在一个问题，通过现在技术这么发达，我们有些人通过机器人自动化大量的点取 like 其他人的内容，以赚取代币。我们通过限制每日的点击 like 的数量，而限制最高奖励的额度，说每一个人可能只跟 like 几次，就是限制那个 like 的而赚钱。所以来解决这个问题，我们还有其他的方法，你们可以详细去看我们的白皮书。
所以想看我们的白皮书，就可以去 metoken.net， 然后在那边可以看中文的。What's the question?
Trying to find which question is that. Talking about how does it from the customer, the influencer, the brand, how does it work?
20.
If you just tell me the question.
Basically, how does the ecosystem work between the brand owner, the influencer, and the customer?
Okay, let us explain more here, and I'll let Sebastian explain between these three different parties: the influencer, the shopper and the brands.
Okay, so let me give you an example on that. So let's say you're a content creator on the StyleMe app, and you create a piece of digital content. So for example, a picture showing you wearing a new outfit. This content then will drive engagement, so likes and comments, and you receive me tokens for that. Now, one of your followers likes your outfit and contacts you because she wants to know similar outfits you can recommend for her to wear for a special occasion, for example. So then you can have a video chat with her to give her advice and charge for this advice with me tokens. The user then ends up purchasing the outfit you recommended, which will generate a sale for the brand offering that outfit and will earn you an affiliate commission. So then the user leaves a comment on your outfit and earns me tokens for that again.
所以我尽量看我能不能把这个翻译中文。所以影响者是把他的服装，比如说他拍他自己穿服装放上去，他 post， 然后有消费者看到，他就赞，他 like。那他另外一个消费者可能还会写一个什么，这个很好，很不错评价。那这个都会带来 token 的那个benefit 奖励给到那个影响者，所以这是第一步。第二步是，如果消费者很喜欢这个衣服，他后面去买，那个影响者又会赚到一笔。So I covered off the influencer.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you talk about the shopper yet?
Yeah.
Okay. 那消费者那边他也已经跟这个服装影响者的服装已经有赞，那他自己消费者也会赚到一笔的 me token。那所以两边都有一个好处。Okay, I've covered off the consumer as well. So maybe we want to talk about the brand.
Yeah. So then. Brands would want to, if the platform is big enough, brands would want to come in and target users with advertising if the user allows for that, and then brands will purchase the advertising with me tokens, and the user will then get a share of the advertising money spent.
所以最后一步是品牌，品牌在那边要做广告，他们是要买那个币。那买好 me token， 他可以才做那个 advertising， 广告。那广告如果我是个人的，我有把我的这个资料开给，比如说开给 Nike 或者开给 Adidas， 如果他们广告有到我这边的话，我都会转到一个 token， 就是它的广告费的部分的用 me token 去还给我，所以这样的话，个人可以用他的资料去转到 me token。
He's asking,
Okay, next one.
So he's asking about how does the me token and the new platform form? I don't understand what's this new platform. So a new token, how does it work with a new platform so that the new platform and me token
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now I understand the question here. So it's really regarding the ecosystem of the me token, and how can we, be a bit more specific about the strategies for long-term collaboration with other platforms, and how to create that win-win with the me token and other platforms. So here's the way we see it. We believe that there are a lot of synergies between different verticals. For instance, fashion. Often, the people who create fashion content also travel. And so travel-related social economy that customizes the user experience around travel could also tap into the user base that would be existing within fashion with StarMe.
就是说我们认定是说不同的那个消费者的领域，比如说时尚的领域和那个旅游的领域的消费者的那个资料和他们的行为都可以在新的就是很有共享。这个共享这个资料会让就是新的平台新的 vertical 很快就得到那个消费者的赞同和那个利益。
So it's a win-win for everyone. The new vertical benefits by being able to access the existing StarMe users, and the StarMe users benefit because their Me tokening ecosystem has got bigger, and they can use that token across more and more categories.
是说从一个就是时尚的一个群里面说，这个另一个消费者领域可以利用目前的 Me Token 这个在时尚里面的消费者的习惯，这消费习惯来很快的增加他们自己的销售量，所以这个是让这个整个平台越做越大，这 Me Token 的那个价值也是越做越大。
So there's a very good question now coming from Jason here. He said how to quantify the influence or the effect of followers for the influencer. So I'm going to let Sebastian try and fairly simply to kind of explain that in terms of how do we quantify what the influencer gets in terms of a benefit from people who interact or follow their clothing.
Okay, so this question is around the token economics and the earnings potential for content creators, and who basically defines how this contribution looks like. So we have, over the past couple of months, we've looked intensively at previous approaches to solve these problems and got a lot of learnings from that. And so we have a model that distributes a fixed amount of tokens per day for certain actions, such as content creation, curation, and so on.
我们就是你问这个有一个问题说，怎么去评量和这个这影响者的那个影响力，而且他们怎么去用这个他们在这个平台上做的一些举动，比如推销或者写一些内容来决定这个标准化，就是他们能赚多少奖励。我们在几个月我们已经在研究很多方面的怎么去把这个标准化，就是说比如说一个影响者写多少内容，一天所写多少内容，或者点多少赞，就是我们就是用我们这系统化整个这个模式。
所以每天会有一个固定的 token 的数量会放到我们的平台，然后后面有一个公式，接下去 Sebastian 会解释怎么去分。So I just described that basically as a fixed amount each day, and then there's a calculation on how that will be distributed.
所以说每天我们的这个奖励的代币有一个就是一个定的数量，说不能超过这些奖励的代币会被发出去。所以就算一个影响者，他点了1万个点赞，他也不能得到1万个一次的奖励，就是因为我们在这个系统上已经把这个奖励能发出去的奖励每天都有限制量。
Let me add one point to that, because you were talking about quantification. So we've run various simulations over the token economy, which shows that influencers can earn about $15 per day for their work, and we've talked to we've done a lot of research on that, which indicates that people will be very happy with about $10 earnings per day.
我们做了很多研究，说每一个影响者的那个他的点赞，就是平均 应该是他们能赚到15块美金的一个奖励，而且我们研究已经显示说，如果是一个影响者，他对如果每天能赚到10块钱美金的一个奖励，他们已经很满足了。
So the only point I would add to that is the reward system, as Sebastian started to say, it incentivizes the content that's curated, the content that's created, the content that's then the curation of that content, and then also we incentivize the governance, which we talked about earlier, in terms of any bad content, malicious content, or fake content that should be taken down. There are also rewards for that as well.
这我们整个奖励的系统已经在每一个程序都有一些一些标准化的一些管制，比如说坏的内容或者怎么多少一个奖励能发，就已经是系统化了。我们有一个管理系统，它把整个这个系统这个奖励的系统都纳入了。
Okay, so 希望这样更清楚。
I hope that this clarifies.
He's speaking English now, so we changed roles. Okay, 还有其他的问题，随时可以提问。
That was funny.
The red charger by the desk.
Okay.
Okay. He's asking a lot of ICOs are using blockchain as excuse to use. So basically, he's trying to understand for this particular project, where is the key benefit of the blockchain?
Sure. So again, a very good question. There are a lot of ICOs out there that frankly could work without blockchain. We believe in our case, blockchain is essential. The first point or first usage for blockchain is actually on the data privacy and data control side. So giving that data control back to the user is done on the blockchain and cannot be done safely without the blockchain. So each individual person has a private key to protect their data, and basically allows them to open up that data to who they want to. So no data is held centrally. The Me token, StyleMe, do not have that data. It will only be for the user to control. So that's the first point. Blockchain, data privacy, data control.
最主要我的区块链对这个项目最主要的一个解决的问题就是把中央化数据管理的权利交给个人，这个是最主要的。其他的技术都做不了解决这个问题，所以这个区块链就是最主要的，就是第一个把个人的资料的数据的权利分享的权利交还给个人的消费者。
The second very strong use case for blockchain is around essentially decentralizing or democratizing the governance of the community and the content that's there. So we talked about it just now. People have concerns over fake content or bad posts. This can be controlled not centrally by thousands and thousands of people, but actually by the community themselves. Again, through their interaction with the platform and then the rewarding system on the blockchain.
第二个解决的方式是也一样解决一样，我们就把这个中央之内容管理和那个的权利从中央交还给个人，就是交给那个互动的团队，就是说做这个互动团队就是靠这个生态系统会把一些不好的内容取出去，而且该奖励的人奖励，就是把一个平等化，就是一个交权利从中央交回给个人消费者影响者。
And then the last part, which is a very strong utility for the Me token, is that this incentivization between influencers, users, and brands. And basically, we're using the blockchain to power that relationship and that utility. And that utility really is the heart of why we need the Me token.
就是说，整个生态系统中，就是说从那个品牌、消费者和那个影响者，这个整个系统的这个顺利的这个启动，就是靠这个 Me token 来中心这个解决这些问题。
So we just had another follow-up question here from Kitty saying, how do we effectively protect users' privacy? I'm going to let Sebastian just go a bit more detailed into how that really happens.
Yeah, so we've touched on that a little bit before already, and what will happen basically is that there is going to be a complete decentralization of data ownership. So this means that the user data will be distributed over a file storage, such as IPFS, and not on servers that we own. So the ownership of the data and access rights to the data will be recorded in a safe and immutable fashion on the blockchain. So initially, only the user who owns the data has access to it and can decide who to share this data with. And if they decide to share the data, then it can be used for advertising.
就是说，把这个用户数据存在分享式的文件装置，就是 IPFS， 所以这个没有在中央控制整个用户的数据。
Did we?
This guy, okay, but this guy is asking, how do you prevent when you exchange data? How between parties within the ecosystem and how do you prevent the data from being used by other parties within the system? Basically, let's say you exchange the data with a brand, or how do you prevent abuse of the data by other parties within the community?
Yeah, so very good question as well. And the answer is basically other parties who don't have or who are not supposed to see these data can't see the data because the data is going to be encrypted.
No, but say basically, if you exchange your data, let's say you open your data to the brand, how do you prevent the brand from abusing the data for other purposes? How do you do that? So that's what it's asking. So when you exchange within the community, because you open up, for example,
So the answer to that is how do we stop people using this data in some other way? Is this data is on our platform? It can only be used by the brand to target this individual on our platform. They have no data to get to that individual any other way. So it must be on the StarMe platform. So yes, the brand can advertise to you if you release your data, but they can't take that data and go somewhere else because they won't be able to use it. It won't mean anything. So it's really very platform specific. You can't take it and run away with it and run away with all the people's data. It's not possible.
解释就是说，在我们平台上的资料是只能用在平台上，说你不能把平台内的资料拿去其他的平台去用，所以这个会保护，就是如果那个品牌你把你资料放给品牌公司，品牌公司只能用你的资料在这个平台上打广告或者推广给你，不能把你的这个资料带去其他的平台去用。
OK，Jason 还有一个问题是说，我们在中国有没有办公室？他想过来参加，在那个参观。那现在目前来讲还没有在中国有内地就有这样的办公室。我们在台北有办公室。那我们也有拍过一个绿营，就是可以看到我们的办公室，然后看到我们的这个3D 的一些那个equipment。那后面我看我们能不能把这个 video 播在这个上面，然后大家就可以分享。还有没有问题
？What's the use in the purchase? how does me token have any special usage? How does the me token in the purchasing decision? How does it work? How does me token work in this system?
Can you just read the Chinese?
在整个购物环节中起到了什么样的特殊作用？怎么和购物有效结合起来？
Okay, so I think the question is, how is the Me token used within the purchasing on the platform? So we talked a bit about how you earn tokens, and so now let's talk about how you can spend tokens as well. So you can spend tokens in a few ways. If I am a shopper, a user, I might want to have styling advice from a particular influencer. That styling advice will have a price in tokens, and I will pay the influencer for that advice. And they might give me suggestions on new clothes that I could buy or good clothes that I could wear. So that's one use case.
就是说这个 Me Token 的用途，比如消费者想得到一个影响者的那个时尚的建议和这个他的怎么穿哪些衣服，他就要可以用 Me Token 来付这个钱给那个影响者，给他一些时尚的一些advice.
Now another use case is that if you have tokens that you've built up over time, when you actually go to purchase products through the platform, you could use those tokens for discount of product purchased.
第二个就是说，如果你积了一些 Me Token， 大概消费者你看到，你可以在我们平台上，要买购物的时候用这个 Me Token 就有一个打折的用处。
Those are the two main uses. Later on, there will be more P2P exchanges and P2P trading that can go on the platform.
目前这就是给影响者就是拿一些建议和那个用来打折，是主要的一个功能。未来就是可以个人到个人的把交换 Me Token， 然后怎么去这个新的模式会慢慢产生。
Okay, so Jason welcomes us to Hangzhou. That's good. I'd like to go. 杭州是个好地方，不错的。
Never been there.
It's a place in the olden days 美女的地方。
对，阿里巴巴的 home 呀。Alibaba and 西湖 and 东浦 Road.
Oh, familiar. 欢迎大家，还有什么问题吗？通过研究白皮书，我发现在销售期还有私人预售与预售分。He said the white paper says that in the basically private sale versus pre-IPO. So what's the difference?
Okay. So there's a question here around the sale and the sale structure. So we started our token sale a few weeks ago. We have a private sale period going on where some of the larger funds will invest in the token sale, and then we have a pre-sale which has just started, where other investors can also go invest in the project, as well as a main sale where it will be open to the general public. So there's 3 stages to that sale.
我们的这个私人预售是专门给一些战略投资者的，就是战略投资基金来投资。然后这是第一个阶段，第二个就是预售我们是刚开始，然后之后才是一个那个主要的那个main sale，是3个阶段。
大家还有没有问题？还有没有不清楚的地方或者？
谢谢，understand。Thank you for answering all the questions.
So if you want to understand more about the project, please go to metoken.net, and there is a video there that you can watch, and it has Chinese subtitles, so you can watch that and understand more about the project, as well as the white paper on all of the sale details.
如果想更深度的了解我们的项目，我们可以去那个 metoken.net 来，那边有个视频，也有一个视频有中文的字幕，你可以看我们的视频，了解我们的项目，还有去阅读我们的白皮书。
And the project already has some big fund investors who have already committed to the project. So we have cornerstone investor funds, and as I said, the project will go live on a exchange in November this year.
我们现在的项目已经得到一些很著名的大基金的关注，而且他们有意向去投资。我们的项目会正式上交易所，就是11月会上交易所。
Okay. Any other questions?
还有什么问题吗？不然我们今天就结束我们的这个问答的这个时间了。
How do you go to your Beechat? I want to see.
You want to stop you want to pause that.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
That's all.
Let's go back to the Beechat. You can say goodbye. Go back to your Beechat. So if there are not any more questions, I think we're going to finish the broadcast here. 所以大家如果没有其他的问题，我们就今天就先这样。感谢你们大家都参加听我们讲更多的关于 metoken 这个项目。Thank you very much.
晚安，拜拜。
谢谢，
拜拜，拜拜，
拜拜。